Hi, it's nice to meet you. My name is Mike Calloway. I'll be the lead instructor for Group 19. Uh, I tried to post something to the class blog and I broke it with the HTML code, so I'll be communicating with you mostly through email. So make sure you check your email on a regular basis. I won't bother you too much, but I want to make sure we're staying in touch and you're keeping up to date. I've already emailed a few of you about some issues with your posting, so I hope you're able to see those. I also see a lot of you. You're all over the country. We've got people from DC all the way to San Diego. I'm looking forward to working with you. I'm originally from up near Seattle, down in Arizona for the last 15 years teaching, and I enjoy teaching these classes, so I hope I can help you as much as possible in the next 7 weeks or so. A couple things to keep in mind. I've updated the grade book. One of the things that I'm seeing is some of you aren't posting on time, so make sure that you post everything when it's due. I tried to keep track of everything myself in the best way that worked for me, so I took the course calendar, which you can access right there in the discussion tabs, and I marked down everything I needed to do. I printed out the whole thing, I marked it down, I put little tags next to all the things I had to post, and then I took this and I input them into my phone on the calendar. So every morning something's due, the message pops up, it reminds me to do something, and I have until 11:59 p.m. that night, if I'm a student, to get that work done. I'd advise you all to do something like that. You might even want to set it a day in advance to give yourself time to complete the work, because a lot of these projects are difficult to complete. You won't be able to sit down in a half an hour at the end of the day and do the work. You need some time to do that. We have a couple of assignments this week, so you want to keep track of that. Just tomorrow, there are 3 things that need to be done. You have to make sure you go to the discussion board and do the community target audience and communities discussion board. You want to do the academic search premier quiz and the researching your topic assignment. And you're going to want to make sure you work in that order, because each of those things builds on the next. You need to think about your audience in order to be able to complete the assignment or even approach it and research and focus in your topic. Cause and effect papers first. Those aren't as easy as they seem. So once you get the reading done, you do the research, you'll have a better idea of where you can place yourself in the conversation and what issues you need to address as you're working. So you do that first. Then you have the academic search premier quiz. That's one of the databases in the library. So if you do that, you have a better idea of what reputable sources are and how you can incorporate them into your papers. And then finally, that researching your topic assignment, where you begin to set your course of action for this paper. I'll be commenting on that, the researching your topic assignment, so I'll help you shape those ideas, but you need to bring a little bit to the table in the beginning. If you know where you want to go, I'm better able to offer you advice. And then Saturday, the rhetorical analysis discussion board, and that's one of the ones you should start working on as soon as possible, because you have to find an article, you have to run through the rhetorical analysis, and I'll show you what that rhetorical analysis will look like. Go to week 2, scroll down. So we'll go to community and target audience. You have to think about some things about your life and the communities you belong to. The response isn't going to be very time consuming, but it's going to take some time for you to work through those questions. Academic search premier quiz, researching your topic, then the rhetorical appeals lecture, then this rhetorical analysis assignment. Again, this isn't necessarily an easy assignment. It's going to take time to find an article. It's also going to take time to go through and answer all of these questions, and you're going to have to respond to peers. So you're going to have to read their articles and think about how well they've responded to these questions. It's going to be a pretty involved assignment. So give yourself a lot of time. That's due on Saturday. I suggest you start trying to find an article as soon as you complete that academic search premier quiz. Then you're going to be able to work through the issues. If you get stuck somewhere, you can send me an email. I could try to help you out, get you back on track. But that's really what we're here for. I'm here to help you. The better you communicate with me, the more I can assist you, and the more likely you are to succeed in the class. So again, I'm looking forward to working with you. Make sure you're posting on time. Make sure you're navigating through the course in the right ways. All the stuff is here for you. All the assignments, all the lectures. I'm here for support. Your writing fellow Victoria, she sent out a video. She's also here for support. So make sure you stay in touch with us. We will help you out as much as possible. Again, I'm Mike. You can call me Mike if you email me. Dr. Calloway, my students call me that sometimes, but I prefer Mike. It's easier to have that one-to-one connection that way. Have a good afternoon. Have a good week. I'll send another video out next week.